Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today I have a very special video for you guys as we're going to be talking about a lot of different coins. It is going to be an action-packed episode. Now before we get on with all of this cool news, I do want to mention that we're doing a $200 giveaway every single day. All that you have to do to enter is press the like button on this video right now, comment something down below, and have the notification bell on. It is that simple. You've automatically entered for the $200 giveaway just by doing those three things. All that we need to give it away is to hit 299 likes in 24 hours. That is that simple. Tron price analysis. TRX to BTC breaks out of a symmetrical triangle. Will it reach 200 Satoshis? And I know you guys most likely do not do any of your analysis in Satoshi. Most of y'all will be doing an analysis of any altcoin in terms of US dollars. Now, one thing that a lot of you guys might have also not known that are using Live CoinWatch is that you can actually change the base pair right over here. If you look on Live CoinWatch, you can do a lot of different things at the top, but you can change this, which normally says USD. If you just press it, you can see BTC in the list, most likely at the top, and it will change the base currency. In this case, now you can see all the prices are explained in Bitcoin instead of US dollars, and it can sometimes be a lot simpler to calculate things this way or kind of understand things this way, because in this case, 200 Satoshi, out of the back of my head, I have no idea how much Satoshi Tron will be at. I guess right now it's pretty simple because Bitcoin is close to 10K, but on a normal basis, every normal day, it is quite difficult. But yeah, now we can see Tron is pretty far away from being at 200 Satoshi, and there's nothing really that can convince me that this coin is going to go to 200 really quite quickly. But one thing is for certain, we don't know until it happens. Anything they're going to be telling me here, I'm disregarding it all, right? I've read through this. I was like, oh yeah, it makes sense. It sounds cool. But in the end, there's no back into this happening whatsoever. The current level corresponds with the minor support area, which is found at 165 Satoshi. Well, if you look at the price right now, you're at 167, but we were also at 163 before, so 165, is it being held that well? I don't even know. In itself, this divergence is not sufficient in preceding an upward move. Furthermore, the price has not created any bullish reversal patterns. An outline of the future price movement along with one additional support area is given below, right here. TRX is likely to break down from the ascending support line and reach the second support area at 155 Satoshi. And to summarize it all, the TRX price is following an ascending support line. According to our analysis, it is likely to eventually break down from its support line. However, it is possible that it will initiate a final upward move before breaking down, and therefore, for hypothetical trading purposes, we consider TRX a sell inside the resistance area of 180 to 190 Satoshis. Moving over into Bakkt. Bakkt will cause more than just the next Bitcoin bull run. Stay on board. So again, a lot of people are speculating about what Bakkt can and cannot do. And for right now, I think most of the people are actually quite scared and quite against Bakkt, because I've told you guys in one of my previous XRP videos, I don't know the name, but it's the most recent one I did. It's the one about making you rich, something like that, right? Of course, it's a little bit of a crazy title, but the contents are really quite important. In that video, I also go over one of the basic principles of investing, which is that most of the cases, the expectation of something makes the price go up more than the real thing itself. In this case for Bakkt as well, everybody was expecting Bakkt to be huge, and so everybody invested already along the way. What in turn happened though is that Bakkt was already, or Bitcoin was already at the highest point it could be at because of Bakkt, and had nowhere to really go, because everybody had anticipated this move upwards because of the huge thing. And then I, of course, had a couple of quotes saying like the physical changes do not always lead to changes in price. And that is, again, because of the same idea, same principle of everybody expecting the same thing. Bakkt will cause more than just the next Bitcoin bull run, though, because, of course, Bakkt is opening up these whole markets to quite a lot of new money. And this is actually quite a big change in the crypto space, as well as it is just opening up a lot of new opportunities, a lot of new institutional adoption, a lot of new money, a lot of new ideas, a lot of new regulatory freedom in this case, and of course a lot more manipulation / heavy moves in the future. Correlates with this article right here, which says NYSE, of course ICE, just launched Bitcoin futures, what that means for the crypto world. It's all kind of the same thing. Bitcoin gearing for a big move with 7,000s more likely. This is again kind of showing us what most of the people that I've talked to in the last, let's say 24 hours have been telling me, even though I'm personally still saying we're going to go to the top, personally still of that idea. Many people have been telling me Bitcoin is going to go under 8,000 in September. I've been seeing a ton of tweets come by like that. I've been seeing a lot of personal conversations, of course, because I had them. And people are all warning me, saying, oh man, get out all your Bitcoin positions. Buy them back later. Earn 20% in a couple of days. Easy, bruv. I'm like, you do that. I'm going to stick to my roots here. I'm going to try it out. As I just cannot really, I don't feel it. I don't feel Bitcoin going to 7,000. It's not in my strategy. I didn't plan for it. So if I'm going to be acting towards it, it's just going to be irrational for my part. And thus, the best thing I can do is just wait it out. 50% crash extremely unlikely. So yeah, that is one thing you can be happy about. If we break down though, and a big move is going to be coming, Bitcoin will find support at 95, 88, and 7,000, he added. For a volume perspective, economist and trader Alex Kruger said the probability of price breaking out downwards is higher when the price is below 10,260, because that is the most traded price 2019, just like the $6,400 was of 2018. Binance latest to test Tezos. Now, Tezos we've been talking about for the last 10 hours or so, as, again, it took a massive increase in price because of Binance listing. It's a little bit more difficult to see, I'm pressing Ethereum Classic, a little bit more difficult to see in terms of BTC because, of course, wait, I actually don't know. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. We got the moves in versus BTC and versus US dollars. It's a little bit hard to see in this case because it does not look as pretty. But in the end, just trust me, guys, it took up a huge amount of volume. You can see it like 5 times its volume, and also quite a big spike with a 10% range right now. Thing again here is though that people have expected it to be a lot higher and in turn are let down. But in the end, it was a good move, and it's all about the adoption that counts for Tezos. I personally don't know too much about Tezos and what they do, even if it's Tezos, freak if I know. All I know is that I might want to get some, as it's a coin I've talked about often, and it's quite interesting. Stellar's price continues its descent. After its meteoric surge last week, Stellar is struggling to maintain its top 10 position. So for right now, Stellar is actually at, let's quickly check it out, the 10th spot here. In terms of market cap, we're at 132,000 Bitcoin, which is still 10,000 Bitcoin above Monero, which is still definitely a lot of money. Let me quickly try to change it back here on the side to US dollar we need to, I believe. I think that's the easiest, right, for most people, to just go back to US dollars. There we go. It's just as simple as pressing this button and typing in USD. There we go. But yeah, guys, the price is continuing to go down, and we're getting close to the 10th spot. What else is there to say about that? It's pretty obvious. It's not that important to me personally. I mean, I don't care if it's Stellar is in the 10th or 11th spot. It's just for the statistics that it looks better in 10th, and people that are new might buy it quicker at 10th. But in the end here, for what we're going for, it's a longer term game. And if it is 10th, 11th, 12th in the crypto rankings, I really could not care less. It's just kind of a personal thing, I would say, though. I also added a couple of other articles in here just for the sake of comparison for yourselves. Stellar takes a deep dig, high possibility of downfall. This is an article from 2 days ago. Article from 3 days ago was Stellar drastically reverses Thursday's price escalation. And then a couple of days more before that, Stellar XLM records 12% drop after upsurge in activity. And I lost another one. There was supposed to be another one in here which said Stellar huge increase. I guess I just didn't press it or something like that. What I wanted to address with that is that every single day something else is found, and every single day another unexpected thing happens. Right now the Stellar price is going down. People are reporting on it. Yes, they are. But it could very well be that tomorrow we're going to see another 40% rise. People will just report on it like they did with this downfall here. And in the end, nobody's really that certain of what's going to happen. So whenever you're seeing these price predictions or articles writing about potential downfall or high possibility of downfall, this, that. They're just speculating. These are all ideas or kind of like observations, either of those two. But in the end, they're not real facts for the future. They're just ideas. So don't take them too seriously, as most of these articles are either reporting after something has happened, as you can see from the title of this one as well, or they're talking about some speculative thing, which again is never really certain. And I think too many people attach too much value to it, which is always doing a bad thing for the price as well in the end. Bitfinex CTO shades Binance as Digibyte founder sets the record straight. Digibyte founder Jared Tate slams unethical centralized exchanges, while Bitfinex CTO Paulo Ordiano says that they never require a listing fee. Bitfinex CTO shades Binance as Digibyte founder sets the record straight. Centralized exchanges come and go. Bitfinex shades Binance. Jared Tate, the founder of the decentralized exchange Digibyte, has put yet another log on the fire by recently releasing a tell-all video message about his struggle with centralized exchanges. Interesting. This comes after Tate publicly accused Binance of demanding ridiculously high listing fees. Alright. It's a little bit of a back and forward story in this case, though. BitMEX accuses Binance of plagiarism. CZ posts his response. Binance will always be in the limelight. It's always good publicity for Binance, though, as they're getting the name out there, and it's still a top exchange, so they don't give a shit about what people are saying about them. In the end, it's all good for him. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, in the aforementioned video, Tate emphasizes that he's not inherently opposed to the idea of centralized exchanges, given that they provide newbies with an important on-ramp. However, they should operate ethically and under proper regulations. I am, however, opposed to centralized exchanges that continuing to operate in an unethical and shady manner while continuing to disrespect the Digibyte community and everything decentralized blockchain stands for. Tate further says he has faced a lot of criticism in the past for not getting Digibyte listed on multiple exchanges. We all know that. We did all see the Coinbase very big dispute. And for example, he was berated for not getting his coin listed on BTCE before the owner until the exchange was seized by the US government for money laundering. And over the past several years, we've seen dozens of normal centralized exchanges come and go, but Digibyte has remained consistent and decentralized. And last but not least, Bitfinex shades Binance. Bitfinex's CTO has stepped into the fray by commenting that Digibyte has been available on their exchange for a very long time. Moreover, they've never asked for a listing fee. That's kind of a shade towards Binance and also kind of bragging for themselves, because Paulo said on Twitter, Digibyte has been listed on Bitfinex for a while and we're proud to be supporting it all, and also that we don't have a listing fee. It's kind of a shade towards them, and I think CZ doesn't give a shit about it all, though. Tate claimed that Binance asked Digibyte a $300,000 listing fee. That's insane. To put this into perspective, that is 3% of the token's total supply. However, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao said that Tate specifically didn't want to list Digibyte on Binance, so he wouldn't waste time on this type of guys. Binance CEO CZ said that Tate specifically didn't want to list Digibyte on Binance. So CZ said that Tate, didn't want to get his coin listed, so he would not really want to waste time, CZ, so he just asked $300,000 to, I don't even know. Did we really care though? No, we don't. Binance CEO reacts to Digibyte founders' claims of Binance demanding these high claims. Do they really care? No. Should you? No. Is it important? No. Not at all. Is Binance still the king? Yeah. Is this going to help anything? No. Tommy Mustache says on Twitter, it makes no sense that Binance will ask for 3% of all Digibyte supply when this is not an ICO or IEO. What was that really the Binance team that Jared was speaking to, or someone trying to be an imposer to represent the Binance listing team? CZ replied and said, lol, interesting in a messed up way. I think he specifically does not want Digibyte listed on Binance. Not going to waste any time on these guys. They are more interesting things to do in life. Moving on. So again, we also don't know if it's true or not. It's very hard to tell. It's very hard to know. But again, I don't think you should attach too much time to this all. It's not worth it, really. Last but not least on the list, though, ETN continues to upsurge for second day in a row. I saw, and Electroneum starts an uptrend as Bitcoin crosses 10.5k. A couple of weeks ago, I saw as well. I saw a lot of positive things for ETN. I don't know why I opened 3 weeks ago articles. I had a couple of better ones, but I don't know where they went then. When I looked into ETN, though, let's see here, Electroneum. Let's tap in real quick. For the month, it was doing pretty well for itself in comparison to what we saw over, a longer period of time. I think this is a pretty good bump, something pretty interesting. Of course, the peak was around 20th of September, so already like a couple of days ago, amidst the big run up, like from the 18th and so forward. But still, it had some live in it, and it had some volume behind it as well, which is something I didn't really expect from ETN, as it is not listed on any good exchange whatsoever. It's not really getting traded at all. I'm still wondering where Cryptopia is. Is it completely dead? Because I think my ETN was still on there, and if Cryptopia is seized or gone, then I probably don't even have any ETN left to talk about. I don't know though, guys. That was actually it for this video. Hopefully you did all enjoy. If you did, make sure you press the like button on this video right now, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care and have a very, very nice day. Don't forget all the links, and don't forget to join the Facebook group and the Discord. Follow me on Twitter as well, and check out all the links like free Bitcoin and stuff.